Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Aquarians and it's for the month of February 2026, a little bit over February and 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this coffee cup. It's about different areas of your life, my dear Aquarius. Everything you need to know, what the heavens or the universe want you to know, is going to be revealed to you in this coffee cup. Your coffee cup is amazing as always. So much happening here, so much going on, which I'm just going to show you and then go through it. There's a great tick here. Something is being done really right. Okay. Now, my dear viewers, for those of you who are new to the coffee cup, I want you to be aware that prior to this, I meditate and I'm given a lot of information, which I write down a piece of paper and deliver this to you at the end of the reading. So stay tuned for that. And now glasses on and let us begin. Let's see what's the first thing. I'd like to welcome you each and every one of you here and wish you all my best in everything you're doing and let you know how much in gratitude I am for your support. Thank you all. Now, the first thing I'm seeing here is a magnifying glass in the midst of this light, which shows that focus is needed for details. Looking deep into details is going to be very important at this point in time, especially if you're dealing with a situation where you may be what's the word I'm trying to get? Maybe the outcome, you're worried. There's fear of the outcome, of the consequences of something. So just look at everything deeply and look into it well to see what's going on, because I do see you kind of unhappy, emotionally very unhappy, feeling at a level of, some of you are emotionally withdrawn. Some of you might be dealing with addiction, dealing with some codependency issues. I feel like there is a situation ending, that's for sure. There's something coming to an end. It's reached an impasse and it's ending. And maybe you're concerned about, how can I explain this? Let's just have a look. This is a little bit different. It's just showing that you are going through all of that. And because of that emotional unhappiness, and feeling as though people are codepending on you and coming to terms with a situation that has to end. You don't want to waste your time on anything ridiculous. You really want to, you want to spend your time with someone worthwhile. It's like you've been in a situation where you're not happy anymore. You were in a situation, but something is getting broken. There's a relationship that's breaking up. I do see an empty chair. I see someone is leaving your life, and that is affecting you on a grand scale. Now, this person could be someone that could be passing. I see grieving. Somebody could be passing on. It could be, because I see grieve and I see a coffin. But that doesn't mean always that somebody is dying or passing away. This can be also that there is an end, because I'm seeing an end to a chapter. So grieving the loss of a chapter, being very disappointed, it's quite challenging. And there may be financial challenges at the same time. So I do see you planning to leave, or somebody's leaving because they're not happy. Paying attention to detail at this point in time is very important. Again, I'm showing that in the second sector of your cup. Leaving. There's question about leaving. And the signs are cautioning you about something. But, when something is meant to end, and there is a happy ending ultimately. So whatever it's ending as a happy ending. This person that is ending in your life is someone that is older, a little bit older person. There's masculine energy, even though it could be a female, but they've got strong masculine energy. They've done so much, and there is grieving, again, grieving the loss of this person. You're taking a stand and fighting for what you believe in, fighting for your rights. I see a water energy here, very supportive. Water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Someone that will be supporting you, or maybe working together with someone, or helping you get into their job, working alongside them, or even starting a business together. There is something to do with, this person is supporting you to get into a business. This is a new venture for you. Hard work is going to be there, but you are adamant to make this work, and I feel like a lot of profits are going to be made, even though you are getting entrapped in this business or in this job, like you're going to be stuck there for some time. But you have been sacrificing, and this sacrifice is going to get you to a high upgrade. Your life is upgrading. You're reaching to a level of wisdom, understanding. There is someone that is dark features, a male kind of, yeah, it's male energy. And this person is waiting. This person is very committed, very much waiting for you to get to a level where you are comfortable, and so that you can start, dealing with each other. I do see that the changes are profound, and they're going to take you to the next level. Your vibrations and your energies are getting really high up. They're rising after this ending. It's as though there's a lot of blossoming happening for you, a lot of upgrade, like I said, a lot of ranking up and committing to something new, committing to happiness. And there's a lot of abundance coming your way. Abundance is all over the place. Happiness, happy family, and abundance. Wealth is coming to you. I also see 2 dolphins, which means that things are going to be doing well for you, really. Someone wonderful you're meeting. This person could be, what can I say? Because of the dolphin, could be a Pisces, could be a water energy. I saw water energy before, but I did see the upgrade in regard to someone. Taurus was there also. This person talks to their friends about you. They're very much into you. They are regretting. Someone that's regretting their previous actions. Someone that's coming to terms that they sabotaged some sort of a connection. But you know what? It looks to me like this is going to be done at a place where you're getting together and you're doing this creative project. Some of you are planning to go away. There's a trip of some sort of a trip you're taking, a holiday, and it's going to be wonderful. It is at that time where you're thinking about a creative project. You want to do something creative. You want to put something into action, and the heavens and the universe are just promoting this. They're saying remain positive. Be cautioned, yes, caution is warranted. Look deeper into any situation that you're getting into before proceeding further. And that was there right at the beginning of your cup, to look into something deeper, study it well, analyze it well, get all the help you can get so that everything goes well for you. I just have to drink some water. My throat is drying up. Bear with me, my dear viewers. I'm not stopping the camera. It'll be a second. That's better. Okay. Now, justice. I was seeing justice. Justice is all for you, even though the heavens are warning you. Yes, be warned. Focus on details, but you will have justice. You're on target and you're doing everything well. You're doing to the best of your ability. So I do see also there could be a Libra here, someone entering your life new who's a Libra. They might have Libra in them, but justice is coming your way. This person, this is why I said it's a Libra, very goal-oriented person, someone that's very hardworking, and they can turn knowledge into power. They're so capable, and you are going to love this. They might have a proposal for you, an idea they might propose, something that is going to, it could be a romantic one, it could be a business one. This person's got a very calm nature, and they make their decisions so brilliantly, so carefully before speaking. So you will really be very comfortable with this person. And I feel like this is where truth is going to transcend the illusion and what wasn't clear. It's all becoming very clear. I do see a rebirth for you. I also see that again. Oh my God, I keep seeing this. Paying attention to detail is important so that there won't be any sloppiness, any errors, anything that you might miss before you get into a business. If you're getting into a business, you need to really study it well so that you don't get into it and then think, why didn't I check this? Why did I think that? Why this and why that? And then I'm seeing that small amounts of money are becoming available to you at a time where you need them, where you want to take action and do things and buy things. I'm seeing a great victory, overcoming a lot of these obstacles. Major obstacles are being overcome, and you are having a great victory. There's a sense of freedom that you're feeling unlike anything you have felt before. now you can rest from a big chapter that's ended, that was very enormous in your life, that was very harsh in your life, and you can look at expanding your horizon. Be more selfish, rest, and take care of your health, take care of yourself. I do hear that, I do see that there's something that you will be hearing from far. Look at this big fish that are just so beautiful fish. It shows that abundance is coming and you are going to be very lucky. And seeing the bigger picture is going to help you bring on a lot of income, a lot of money. Maybe seeing the bigger picture, maybe expanding your horizon and bringing on ideas and implementing them in your new job or in your new business. But I'm seeing that a lot of your dreams and wishes are coming true. I'm also seeing that there is epiphanies where you're discovering and having breakthroughs and bringing on new directions. Look at this arrow, how beautiful, and a tick. You're bringing something new into your life. You're taking some sort of action, and this action is after a lot of prayer, a lot of wishes. You've been praying and trying to manifest, and this is happening for you. I do see that there is a breakthrough. I do see also that there is a new, I won't say invention, but a new enlightenment where it's showing you a new direction, and it's a great right way to do it, and you're taking it on, and it's all great. All your prayers are being answered. I see a sudden change turning your life around, and you are becoming so happy, so excited. You're overwhelmed. Movement. There is movement. Some of you could be moving, and a great new beginning. Your instinct is telling you something. It's saying to you that, your confidence is important now. Be confident. Trust your inner knowing, because you are so capable. Believe in your power, and you will have freedom. You have resilience because of your resilience and because of your, what's the word? Oh God, it's tip of my tongue. Because of your strength. I'll say it's strength, but it's not admiration. What's the word? God? Determination. Because of your determination, you are going to get there. So there's no need to worry. I do see something happening traditionally, like there might be a traditional wedding, there might be a passing, there could be a christening, something like that. Something to do with, like, okay, for the Christians it'll be christening, for others it could be sort of some sort of a temple where you have to go and do something traditional. There is something traditional happening, family traditions, going to a place where, like a prayer place. There is something like that. It could be marriage, it could be a passing, it could be some sort of belief system, something to do with doing something traditionally. I also see in September, look at this, that's why I say this is a little bit over. I'm seeing September bringing on a great new beginning, new intentions coming to life. They're becoming alive, and there's so much growth. There is going to be a surprise increase in your life. There's a surprise and there is increase. They could be united, they could be separate, but there is excitement, that's for sure. There is fertility, there is a new cycle, and there is a yes from the heavens. You are going to be able to take action. September is going to mark a very big elevated time for you. And in the middle of that season, there is going to be also a purpose-driven kind of a situation that you'll be in. Something is going to be driving you, something that's increasing your confidence, getting things done, and you're becoming bold and brave and more reliable, more constructive. And there is someone entering your life that you can count on, someone wonderful. Even though it's not the right time, you're overwhelmed with other things, but this person's entering your life. I do see solid finances, investing money. Some of you are looking at long-term investments. Some of you are looking into physical activity when you might want to invest your money in a business. I do see adventure, and I see romance. There's a partner here, someone entering your life who can really demonstrate true care and true love. This is what's motivating you. This is what's increasing your motivation in life in general. You're welcoming this new person, and right at that time, you are going to be making a lot of money and investing in a new venture, maybe into another business, maybe, perhaps. You're afraid a little bit to talk to this person. You're realizing this person is very special. and but your heart is full with this person. You just want to close your eyes and tell them exactly, how you feel, but then there is another part of you that you are sort of a bit reluctant. It's going to happen naturally. You do deserve to feel joyful. Maybe you haven't felt joyful in a long time. You do deserve that. And this person is going to trigger something wonderful into you. If this person's is going to see right through you, like as though they know you inside out. And that's what makes you even more, more enlightened and more into them and more crazy about them. This person's an air energy like you, believe it or not, my dear Aquarius, and they are Aquarius. I see Aquarius here very strong. I also see there is someone that you're talking to on the side a lot. Could be a family member, and this person's Taurus, Libra, Taurus. I also see Gemini, Virgo, but I see Aquarius more here. Many of you are dealing with an Aquarius. I see Earth energy, which is one of your main, what's the word? One of your main, gosh, I lost the word. What's wrong with me? I need more water. Something is not quite right. I'm tired mentally, maybe. I'm sorry, my dear viewers, that yesterday we had the hottest day in Melbourne, in fact, in Victoria, and it did cause a lot of fires, and it's affecting us still. It was so overwhelming. It's a quite ironic thinking, like what's happening in the world while the top part of the world is freezing. So anyway, I don't want to go there, but my heart goes out to those of you who are going through a lot of cold. I was talking about your soulmate, who is an earth energy with fire and a bit of air. So we got the air established as Aquarius or Taurus, Libra, because Taurus, Libra is air and earth. But earth is number one part of your life that's important. And as for earth energy, I'm seeing Taurus, Libra again. So that makes it 6 Taurus, Libra. There's Capricorn here. And there is Virgo, Gemini. Virgo, Gemini 6 again, because in the air section there was Gemini with Virgo. Now I've got Virgo, Gemini, because Virgo is earth. And then I'm seeing water. Water energy is someone that's probably by your side, helping you, supporting you. And I'm seeing Pisces very strong. There's a lot of Pisces. There's a lot of Scorpio. And there is also Cancer. But the majority, the ruling ones are Pisces and Scorpio, that are helpful. Remember the water energy at the beginning of your reading? Well, now we know they could be Pisces or they could be Scorpio. For some, it could be Cancer. Now, the fire energy here, which is part of your soulmate, earth and fire. You've got Aries here. The strongest is Aries. Then comes Sagittarius. And then one Aries only. Wow. That's... Okay, one Aries, one only. Okay, so anyway, back to the Chinese. Oh, yeah, the Chinese. Okay, let me have a look for the Chinese. I see many roosters here. Chinese hero, the rooster. Many horses. Wow, horses more than the roosters. Then comes the dragon. Then comes the pig, and then the dog. Chinese hero, the dog. Then comes the ox, buffalo, and then the cat, rabbit, and finally there is the rat. There isn't many rats. The majority were the horse, the rooster, the dragon, the dog, the pig, the buffalo, ox, the cat, rabbit, and finally the rat. Okay, so that puts an end to that. Now I'm going to deliver to you this information. Bear with me. I'll just stretch a little bit and back. All right. What have we got here? Glasses on. Okay, my dear Aquarius, it says you're regenerating. Regeneration through transformations like magic. Mysteriously, everything is going to change. Everything is changing and you're regenerating. You're starting fresh. This means your soulmate is coming into your life, earth and fire, to regenerate you. It says look deep within you for your own vision of life. Look deep within you and see what is it that you want out of life and pursue that, not what people around you are implementing or trying to sort of put in front of you. Someone knows what they want. That's the person that you're meeting. That person knows exactly what they want. The person that you're dealing with on a high level. This is part of your journey. So this is part of your journey, everything we're talking about, and this person that knows what they want, they're part of your journey too. Something about driving and loss. You've got to be careful in driving that you don't cause any problems, so that you don't lose in any way. Driving and loss, you have to be very careful. There could be rocks Be careful of rocks. Now, rocks and church, temple, that could be somebody could be having, unfortunately, this could be a driving accident. Rocks are to do with passing. This is according to ancient wisdom, of course, and I always bring that into these things to put things together properly. Loss and church and temple can be that traditional part where I said there could be a passing or a marriage or a passing. Remember, this could be, again, it could be due to driving. Justice will prevail, and there was justice here, Libra, justice. And it says coffee cup, so I'll look into the coffee cup for this information about justice and driving and the church and the temple. And justice is going to be yours. If you're driving and there's any cause of any accident, God forbid, you'll know that it wasn't your fault, and justice will be all yours. So if somebody wants to accuse you of you being at fault, it won't be. Justice will be yours. There is something, it's a must, and there is something to do with help. So it's a must and you need help. Help is needed. Very important. It's a must and help is needed. This is bizarre. Okay, now I'm going to go through all the initials, names of people that you're going to be dealing with. The majority of you will be dealing with on a high level. The more the number high of that particular letter, initial of a name, the more they are, the majority of you are going to be dealing with those people. So 5 times I was given the letter G for grass, Georgia. 3 times the letter, 3 times the letter M for Morocco. 4 times the letter J for Japan. 4 times the letter Y for yellow. 3 times the letter W for winter, willow. Twice the letter O for Olympics or olives. Twice the letter H for horse. Twice the letter X for X-rays or shield, like Sheila or Sean. Twice the letter C for Canada. Twice the letter K for kangaroo. And twice the letter C for, no, sorry, C, I did that, K. Twice the letter U for umbrella. Twice the letter V for victory. Let me just see the rest. They're written them very small. Okay, the rest are just ones, but still they're impacted. N for Norway, F for fox, A for Antarctica, T for temple, P for pony, D for dog, B for banana, and L for love. I was given 2 numbers. The first one is number 1, where it shows a new beginning is destined to take place. It is connected to January, which is people born January are Capricorn, and you, my dear Aquarius. So this is at your birthday time. Something is going to begin for you this January. Maybe something already started in January, because we're still in January now. I'm doing this reading in February. So this month, something is going to begin for you. A new beginning from now to a month. And I know this is a February reading, but this is about January this year. And up to February, it will take another month into that. But there is something wonderful happening, connected to the Chinese Year of the Rat, connected to a great new beginning begins. The next one is number 5, which is all about changes. A lot of changes are coming. And it is connected to the Chinese Year of the Dragon. And the changes are profound. It is connected to the month of May. May 26 is going to bring on a lot of changes also. It's connected to people that have Taurus in them or Gemini. It's also connected to changes taking place from this time all the way into May 2026. And that is the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I wish you abundance of blessings, love, light, peace. Namaste.